Hey guys, how's it going? Cloud8 with you here on part 7 of the Endless Space series. Let's see, trying to remember what we had done last time. We had started branching out, and it seems like So had the United Empire here, while the Sowers in the green had kind of stayed to their branch of the galaxy, more or less. I had talked, and I've talked several times, without actually making much progress on it, about focusing on more military aspects, just in case, and to defend against any possible incursions by anyone else. We're at peace with the Sowers, and we're kind of at a cold war with the United Empire, and that's kind of a state that I'll just keep until something changes. They've basically taken all the good systems in the galaxy here. And then we had seen some pirates down here in the outer edges, where we lost a scout, and then I think we were building, or had built, another one. Oh, I know what. I think I know what. Yeah. Yep, we had designed and built another one there. So that's what was going on with that. I guess I could build him here, since I'm not doing anything else. And it would just take 3 turns, and then that way I wouldn't have to build him here. So that's what we'll plan on doing there. Overall, still making, we got that 161 from the event, which I think is going to go on for a few more turns yet, 5 more. So that's pretty good. Everything else is building and set up in 1 more turn for the research, so we'll just continue on here. Still pretty excited to continue the Ultimate General Gettysburg series once the new patch releases. I've been religiously checking Steam and the Ultimate General website to see if that's released, but no such luck yet. Seems like it's supposed to be by the end of this week, but we'll see. You know how that goes with release dates and things like that, so we'll just have to kind of wait patiently, I guess. So we could pay 2 dust to get 5 more research in 1 turn. Yeah, that seems reasonable. What's this one do? Food. It might be worth it just because we're growing so slowly and we can colonize this planet too. That's expensive though. We'll leave it for now. And then in here, no exploitation. We're working on it, so it's going to be, both of these are going to be finished next turn. And then there's this. We have a monopoly, so yep. That's cool. We have 4 of them, which gives us plus 40% ship attack. So that's a pretty outstanding benefit from having that. So, boy, we kind of stumbled into that one. So that's good though. So yeah, still not a whole lot to do yet. I haven't seen a lot of United Empire ships, so it seems like they're expanding, but I don't know that they have that strong of a military. Again, it could be that it's just back over here in this part of the galaxy we haven't explored. If last time you remember, there was an event that popped up and it said, hey, congratulations, you explored half the galaxy. So this is maybe a little over half of the galaxy that we're looking at. So there must be a substantial chunk through these wormholes that we haven't seen. My faction only. Oh, we have fanatic rebels doing suicide bombing, which gives us negative 25% health points on all of our ships. That's not good. How long does that last? Maybe that starts... It must always start like the next turn, because I don't see it there. Do we have any trade routes? So now we do have trade routes, because we're at peace with the Sowers, so that's actually pretty good. I wonder if... I think there's some technologies that involve trade routes and stuff, so we'll have to kind of take a closer look at that now that we have viable contacts with people. We talked about this one will allow us to go anywhere we want, basically. Let's do another ship class and the moon surveys. I'm curious to, because that will let us exploit the systems that we have. And then we talked about this branch over here is just really not that great for colonization. A lot of unhappiness over there. Alright, so Iowa's back to... doesn't really require anything. It's a pretty solid world by itself. Increases industry to science conversion from 33. Yeah, so we'll do that instead of the other. A lot of science on that, so that's good. Don't really need to worry about food right now. Everything seems to be fine over there, nothing really to build or worry about. Same thing here. So trade, there's no trade routes here. I wonder where the trade route is coming from. So this Deneb, Dorado, Playoene. Okay, so this is where all our big trade route section is. So now if we were to build, oh, I guess we've already built it. The building that enhances trade routes. So that's why we can have 3 there. I think the default starts out with 1. So that would explain that. And so no trade routes going from here. They're all coming from Indiana, so that's fine. This was the building I was talking about, +1 trade route cap, so... I'm curious, though, if how much does it cost? 2. If I build it, will that give me another trade route on this system? Just out of curiosity, more or less, let's build that there and see what that does for us. And then here, we'll build the satellite. This one is going to give us +8 per Terran. It's an ocean, we have a Terran and a Tundra. So yeah, that one's definitely worth it. So we'll go there and then we'll... Oops. Yeah, we'll build that first and then that. And this is going to give us more defense. That's always good to have. We'll lower that priority though. And then, what was the other colonizable? An Arctic for -10. But these guys are really happy. Propitious seasons, oh, that's good. So, yeah, I don't know why they're so happy, but they are. Maybe they've got a lot of living space? Well, we can actually tell. We don't need to guess. +85 from Empire, so I guess they just really like... They really like being a part of the Cloud Empire, which... And I mean, who wouldn't? Obviously. So, that makes sense. So you can see more of the United Empire fleets kind of checking us out. Alright, so our scout ship is done on Indiana, so we can create that fleet. And we'll send him... Let's go this way. Let's see, these guys. So I can choose to attack them. I don't know that I necessarily want to do that, but I could, just to prove a point. And I think this means our relations are going down, and it's steady with the sowers. So let's take a look and see. So attitude is neutral, so pretty hefty score. Neutral, -11 due to expansion, -10 frontiers. Yeah, so that makes sense. Fearless warriors. They have a lot of defense. Okay, 561. Can I look at mine? 368, so I'm not doing so good. So yeah, back to the whole military thing. I think it might be time to start looking at that. Damage control center +3. How much does that cost? -2. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. Start beefing up our defenses. What's this one? Extra food, we don't really need that right now. And then same back here. Beef up our defenses. Alright. Do that for now. Another game I've been kind of looking at, if you guys, I don't know if you guys have heard of Star Drive, the original one. A new hero is ready to be recruited. Okay, anyway, Star Drive was a game, it was like made by basically one guy, and it was like a real-time strategy game set in space, and it had a lot of neat ideas, and I sort of liked it, but he made a lot of people mad by moving on too quickly, and he's already started Star Drive 2, and it is close to finishing it, it seems like, maybe by the end of this first quarter of 2015, and it looks pretty pretty interesting, but I'd like to pick that one up when it comes out, I think, depending on how the reviews go for it and everything, but it's one to keep an eye on for sure. So we'll kind of see how that plays out. But I'm excited for that, and the Ultimate General Gettysburg patch, hopefully sooner than that, coming maybe this week. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm looking at. And then I've got a couple other ideas up my sleeve, so you guys will have to tell me if there's something you want to see in particular. But we'll definitely keep continuing this series. So our investigator already has run into the United Empire fleet, and that you shall not pass is apparently what they're saying. So I'm just going to try to retreat out of there, and we'll do another manual one just for giggles, so you guys can see it. Literally, I mean, if nothing else, you can watch it explode, right? And that's always cool, I think. So here's our one little scout ship trying to retreat. So this is the arrival phase, is 85% done, and there's his 3 ships over there. It looks like we were able to retreat. They're shooting at us. See, they have those kinetic weapons, and we're using our shields, so hopefully we can just get out of here. We're deflecting some of them, but we are taking damage. You can see up here there's our health bar, so it's going down. So we were defeated, but that just means we were able to retreat. So in this case, I would call that a victory, because we got out of there and didn't get destroyed. So I think that kind of I would say that is a good test of our initial ship design, because with his kinetic weapons, we were able to kind of defeat it for the most part, or counter it at least as best that we could. So that's fair. So and we may end up regretting this. We'll see. But let's kind of show him we mean business, and he has, looks like, 2 ships here. Does it say individual power? And anyway, we're gonna attack him. So should be a relatively easy victory. So long range, we want to do battle retreats after. Let's see, we want to do plus 40% deflector efficiency. We don't want that because we have beam weapons, so that doesn't make sense. Armor minus plus 10% accuracy, long range weapon. So we'll do short circuit. At medium range, this is where our beam weapons would be the best. So we don't want that. Plus 50% armor points per ship. Sure. We'll do that. So we'll see. I'm not sure that I'm picking really the best ones. Again, like I said, of all the parts of this game, I'm the least sure of the combat portion of it, I guess. So this is us here. So we're arriving now, the long range phase. So there's our beams and his kinetics. So we're gonna whittle him down. I think beams are a little bit better. Oh yeah, there he goes. Nailed him. So our tactic was effective and his was not, so we countered it with our tactic, is the gist of those plus symbols. So that was a good choice on my part, apparently. So awesome, and of course our Admiral leveled up with that glorious victory. So he has offense of 3 and a defense of 2. Because we're weaker, I think we'll focus on defense initially. I could just do... okay, that's all that other stuff, so we'll do plus 3 defense. And defense does plus 20% defense plus... okay, so that's good. We'll do that. And then this was just the... so effective damage is 2,589. He did 26. So he had 29% effective weapon. So I think our beam weapon, average defense efficiency, 71%. So he didn't have beam defense. So I think our initial tactic is pretty solid. Now, obviously, that's a dynamic situation as he'll be researching, you know, different things. But I think we made our point: is don't attack our scouts. There'll be consequences. Or at least that was what I was trying to say. I don't know if that point will get driven home or not, but we'll see. I'll tell you what, we'll do that for 1 dust. This is far enough away, I'm not worried about it, and these guys are our allies, so again, not worried about that. What do we have for ship design? Let's see here. Okay, can I make it like a new version? Yeah, plus 50% defense module. So this will be like our new... this will be our main battle destroyer, so we'll just call this destroyer. I know I'm super original with the names. So support modules, what does that give us? So we have, what does power do? Plus 30% damage max on weapons, that's cool. Plus 5% on defenses, plus 50%. Okay, these are cool. Seed mod. 100% on population growth. Okay. Scout repair, we don't necessarily need that. Special. Okay, so when we get fighters or something, we can put those modules on. So that's cool. So again, with the tactics of our main enemy being kinetics, well, we need to find some of this hexafarium or whatever that resource is. We'll do 4. Let's do 5. Okay, so we want these to be melee range, so you can set the ranges. So we'll make these medium range. We'll see if we'll add a missile for long range. So we'll do just 2, 3 beam weapons, shields. What does this do? 200 defense, 10 laser damage absorbed. What's the weight of them? 12. So we'll put 1 on there for now, just in case. But like I said, I don't think they have any beam weapons, so we'll do that. And we'll give them a missile for long range. And now support modules, because this type has 25% less room for support modules, but 50% more for defense. So that's cool. Maybe an anti-missile. Seems reasonable. Let's give it 4 beam weapons. Okay, so we really want this to hit. We want it to hit hard, so let's make it survivable and a hard hitting. So this is going to give us 30% damage. We do have antimatter and titanium and armor, so I think this is a pretty legit ship. Not overly fast, which is fine. Again, we're just kind of thinking local defense, so I'm okay with this. Yeah, let's do that. It seems like a pretty decent sized ship. Greater ship tonnage means many things. Cool. So where can we build it that's not busy? What's building back here? Can we buy this stuff out? 461. How much would it cost out of curiosity? 818. We'll buy that out. Pretty long time to create those, that's okay. Alright, so yeah, we'll do that. Get a secondary fleet going now. And again, I think, okay, now we're up to 9, so because of the technologies we've researched, we can actually increase the size of this guy's fleet. And I wonder if maybe we can design like a support ship that plus minus 50% support, plus 50% support module. What's this guy do? Minus 25% weapon. Civilian. Plus 50% support module, civilian tonnage. So I don't really need that. Or that. So this could be like an... Okay, so this is going to be kind of like our repair ship. So what does this do? Plus 10% ship repair per battle phase on ship. Plus 2% fleet repair per turn. Plus 3 module regeneration in all areas on ship. As opposed to plus 15, plus 60 HP per turn. I feel like this is better. So we'll add one of those. What does a scout do? 3% accuracy. So this is going to be like a support ship, so it doesn't have to be, you know, super... We want it to be survivable, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Plus 5% evade score. So we'll make it fast. Doesn't have a whole lot of room for anything else. We'll give it 1 kinetic weapon. And we'll call it... We'll make it a medium range. What does that do? There. Oh, it changes medium range. Okay. So it's got a support, has the repair, evasion. It doesn't have any special slots, that's fine. Okay. Repair. Ship. Can't buy that guy. He's only 465, but I need to buy him yet. So, okay. So that's set up. I think he'll be like a useful addition to our fleet. Yeah, so we'll let the turn run and then we'll put a cut in it. So yeah, I hope you guys are still enjoying this. We're kind of just starting to really get into the main chunk of it, I think. And hopefully I can get a scout out here to explore this. If not, we might have to fight. This might be the prime system to take over if we can. Because it's going to give us a gateway to the rest of the galaxy and kind of isolate this one from the rest of his forces. But that'll be kind of a short to medium term goal, and we'll look at that. So join us for part 8, and until then, fly safe and game on.